Good morning. This is Mahesh. I'm going to start YouTube classes for the BCom 5th semester cost accounting subject. Cost accounting subject. We know that in the semester examinations, we will expect definitely 100% one problem. From the contract costing. So this is the fifth unit. We have two chapters in fifth unit, that is one is process costing and another one is contract costing. So if we observe the previous year semester examinations, we'll have the problem from the contract account and the theory from the process account. So that's why I'm going to start with the contract account. Okay. Okay, shall we do some small discussion about the contract costing? So what do you mean by contract costing? We know that unit costing as well as job costing. So unit costing is the system of accounting which followed by the organization those who are producing similar products in bulk. So this type of organizations may follow the unit costing, and the job costing is followed by the organization those who are producing the some different products with the customer specifications on the specification of customers and special requirements of customers. Some organizations may produce the goods. Thus the type of organizations may follow the job costing. Then coming to the contract costing, we know that construction of buildings and construction of river dams and construction of bridges, roads, etc. So these are the works generally we saw. It relates to the construction. Mainly it relates to the construction work. So this type of works may require multiple accounting periods. Multiple account periods. It means the construction of buildings or bridges, it may never complete in single year, in 1 year. It requires 2 or 3 or 4 years of time to complete the work. So in the contract costing, there are two parties involved. They are called contractor and contractee. So these are the two parties involved in the contract costing. So contractor means the person or party executing the contract under certain terms and conditions. Executing the work on certain terms and conditions is called a contractor. The person who is executing the work on certain terms and conditions is called contractor. And a contractee means to whom the work is doing by contractor is called contractee. So contractee is the person who are getting done work by the contractor. Okay? These are the parties involved in the contract account. Then for the completion of this work, there should be some agreement between these two parties. This agreement involves specific time period as well as value of contract. This value is called contract price. So here we have contract accounting pro forma to know the notional profit for the current year. So this is a pro forma. I will explain. First of all, wait 1 minute. So here we know that it will not be completed in single year. Okay, usually this contract works will require 2 or more years. Maybe 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. Some contract works may require for 10 years also. So it is based on the working conditions. So the contractor wants to know the profit for each year. Each year, whether it requires 5 years or 6 years, 4 years, 3 years, whatever may be, he needs to prepare the contract account for each and every year to know the profit. Here we call this profit as a notional profit. Call it notional profit. So shall we talk about the contract account. With the help of this contract account, the contractor may able to know the notional profit for the current year. Then what do you mean by notional profit? Notional profit means it is the assumed profit or estimated profit for the certain period. Estimated profit for the certain period. For example, one contract work may took 4 years. Okay, 1 year work completed, 2 year completed, 3 year completed. In the 4th year it may be completed 100%. It means in the first year it may complete only 10% of the work, and in the second year it may completed up to 25% of work. In the third year it will complete up to 75% of the work, and in the 4th year it will complete up to 100% of the work. So in the 4th year only we can say that the work has been completed completely, but in the first year there should be some of the work to be completed. In the after second year also there should be some of the work to be completed, and in the third and in the fourth itself there is the total work is completed. Okay, after completing the 1 year he may spend some amount on the contract work in the second year, third year, fourth year. So in every year he will spend some of the amount on the contract. Whenever he spends amount on the such contract work, he needs to know the what is the benefit, what is the benefit with the first year work, what is the benefit with the first year work. So in order to know the his benefits in the first year work, he needs to prepare contract account. Contract account, the pro forma is like this: credit, debit, here particulars, rupees, particulars, rupees. So this is the pro forma which I am going to explain you in detail. So look here. Okay, this is the pro forma. Listen here. It is the debit particulars, and these are the credit values. Okay, so in the debit side, if you observe here, to materials, to purchase raw material, to material received from other contracts, to material supplied from stores, to wages paid, to wages accrued means outstanding wages, to direct expenses, to other indirect expenses, to establishment expenses. If you observe here, all are the expenses relating to that particular contract account for the particular specified time. Okay, these are all of the expenses. So material means, so what is the cost of material used for that particular contract works, we need to take the value of that work. And purchase of raw material, apart from the available raw material, in sometimes contractor may have to purchase additional material for the completion of work, so that is also included here. And to material received from other contracts, for example, here the contractor undertakes the 2 or 3 works, 3 similar works. So sometimes he may adjust the material between his contract works. So whatever the material received from other contract, that is also entered into the debit side of the contract work. And the material supplied from stores means from the godowns, whatever the material come from the stores, that is to be added into the debit side of the contract account. And wages paid and outstanding wages accrued means outstanding wages, whatever the amount of wages paid during the period for the particular contract work, that is to be added into the debit side of the contract work, as well as direct and indirect expenses, as well as establishment expenses. So finally all the expenses related to that particular contract work is entered into the debit side. After the expenses, we have plant value opening and plant value opening. Plant value means asset. Plant is the asset, not only plant or machinery or any car, any tractors, any trolleys. So whatever the machinery used at that contract site, we need to take the opening value of that. Opening value, not closing value, just we need to take opening value on the debit side. So these are the debit items, and coming to the credit side. So if we observe here, credit side, by VIP means work, WIP means work in progress, work in progress. So it is the, if it is the first year, working in progress is there. If it is the last year, there is no working in progress for the next subsequent years. Directly we need to take the value of contract here. So work in progress low, we will have work certified and work uncertified. Work certified means this is the work which is certified by the concerned engineer of the contractee. For example, a person undertake the contract work of road up to 20 kilometers. 20 kilometers Thar road is undertaken by the contractor. So as his first year, he completes the work up to 10 kilometers, and whenever the engineer certified the work, only some of the work is completed and remaining work is not certified. It means whatever the work is genuine and work is completed with the requirements of the contractor, that is called work certified. And work uncertified means which is not completed with the requirements of the contractor, it is called work uncertified. We need to take the values of these two, and by plant closing value here. So in debit side we need to take the opening value, credit side we need to take the closing value of assets, whatever the asset is there, not only plant. Then materials on hand, that is also closing value. Here we have taken the materials, it is the opening value, and the closing value is taken on the credit side. And any material returned to stores, any material supplied to other contracts, that is also enter in the credit side. And material damage, whatever the material is damaged due to fire, accidents or any other causes, it should be recorded on the credit side. So these are the debit and credit items. After adjusting the balance of the debit and credit, we got the notional profit. We got the notional profit. Just now I have said that notional profit is the not actual profit, it is the estimated profit or assumed profit for the particular period of time. So this notional profit may be transferred, carry forward to the P&L account of the contractor, that is by notional profit some amount, and to P&L account. To P&L account means, so in notional profit some part, not the total profit is the, not total amount is the actual profit of contractor, but some of the amount in notional profit will be treated as his original profit of contractor. Okay, that some part is carry forward to his P&L account. So remaining balance from the notional profit after taking his profit, that should be transferred to the next year called work in progress. This will be appear in the, this working in progress appear in the next year contract works like this. So this is the complete pro forma for the contract account. So in order to do the problems in contract account, you have to understand and by heart the pro forma of contract account. So kindly note down this contract account in your notes and understand the pro forma as well as by heart the pro forma for the effective doing of the problems in contract account. So this is my first class. In the next class I am going to complete all the problems which are in the Pankaj Publications book. Authors are RP Trivedi and Manoj Trivedi book. So in this book I am going to complete all the problems in contract as well as other first, second, third and fourth units of the cost accounting. Okay, kindly use this opportunity for your examination point of view. Thank you.